What is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live tonight. That is right. We are live. And I got to do my little thing here before we get into our conversation, whatnot. So let me go up here to share. There we go. There's Twitter. Just doing some sharing here, y'all. All right. If anybody is here with us so far, give me a minute and I will be with you. All right, so I have that put up on good old Twitter. I think we'll play this in the background for a little bit. How about that? And let me get to pull up some chat. There we go. All right, so we're going to wait and see if we can get some people in here tonight on Spreaker. We'll see how that goes. I know some of you have Spreaker, so hopefully you will be able to join us. All right, Mom. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. How are you, Mom? How is my mom tonight? It was good, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Hot. It is so hot. It's so hot today. Like, I like warm weather, but today was, like when it gets really humid, it gets like sticky, It's one of them hot days, It's just like, ugh, yucky, yucky. But we'll get through it. Well, we did get through it. Hopefully we get some people over here tonight on the live. If not, that's okay. One person, 5 people, 20. It's all the same to me. All the same. But, gosh, there's been a lot going on outside of YouTube. I'm, in the process of moving. That is taking place here soon. And Blue Wings, hello, hello. Good to see you. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the house thing because I've got an office. I've got just plenty of space to, do the different things that I do. So pretty excited about that. Pretty excited. So, Blue Wings, I hope your headache goes away, dear. My goodness, it's just not been nice to you at all here lately. There is my Amber. My Amber, how are you, dear? I hope that you guys have defeated your headaches today. And if I could, I would take your pain away. Even if I had to have the pain myself, I would take it away from you. But I'm not that magical. I can't make them kind of miracles happen. But yeah, it's sucky when you get a migraine, though. I know exactly. I know how that feels, and man, I totally know how that feels. So I don't get them very often. But when I do, my goodness. I was going through my emails because I've got a lot of different emails. But I was going through them, and I didn't realize that it was on a different email of mine where I was getting messages, people asking questions and all that, and I thought, well, I'm going to cover that tonight. So here I am with my non-sexy voice of mine and my, scratchy voice or whatever you call it. Anyways, yeah, Amber, I do hope you get better, dear. I really do. And I've got my e-cigarette, trying to keep my hands on that instead of, I don't even have my cigarettes on me. So, but the first thing that I thought that I was going to talk about, because as you guys know, I don't say names when people write me. I give people that much respect. And I treat them with the utmost respect that I can. And even someone says, well, hey, I don't care if you say my name or not, I still, you know what I'm saying, I would rather not say names because it only creates problems for other people. If someone knows that you've got a weakness or that you've got something going on in your life, these trolls will just tear that up. They will just grab it up and have all kinds of fun with it. And thank you for that compliment. But they, because they don't care. They do not care one bit. Because they're heartless or whatever. So, anyways, the question was this: How do I forgive someone that has done wrong to me and been mean to me? How is it so easy for you to move on without letting that interfere in your day? And I tell you, that's a good question. Because honestly, I think it falls under the fact of this goes from person to person. And I think that we all have our own level of strength. Just because this girl over here can get through it without even, not even having a frown on her face, and you got this other guy over here, and one bad thing said to him, and he, completely loses it. It's, every person has a different level of strength, but all of us can handle it the same way. We just got to be able to do it. We've got to get the right mindset to do it. And sometimes that can be really tough. So, I think the important thing here is what you want to ask yourself is, if something happens to you, the first thing you want to ask yourself is this: how serious is it what they did? How serious is it? Does it truly affect your life right now because of what they did or what they said? You've got to be able to narrow down the problem before you can resolve the problem. You can't just come in and just think that you can fix things just like that without knowing what the problem is. You've got to know what the problem is to be able to handle the problem. If you look at it, and if it's someone just calling you names, that doesn't really affect your life, does it? It's not fun, and it's not respectful. It's not polite. It's not anything nice at all. But it doesn't affect your life. It really doesn't change what you're going to do that day. So you just have to realize that if you let it bother you, if you let the name calling bother you, imagine how much worse it could be if they did something beyond the name call. What if they did a video and talked about you, or if they did a podcast and spoke about you, or if they did a post on Facebook or Twitter talking about you? If you're going to lose it over just being called a name, what do you think that you're going to do if it gets worse? So you've got to be able to start working on that. You've got to find a way to get through it and a way to ignore it. That might mean maybe you got to step away from something for a while. Maybe you got to stop hanging out with certain people for a while. Maybe you got to stop talking to a certain person for a while. I don't know what because it really depends. But there's always a solution, always. And maybe that's just me. Maybe because I'm kind of like Mom is. I can handle things a lot, for the most part, pretty well. Some people just can't. But I promise you, if you continuously tell yourself and convince yourself that you're not going to let people bring you down and bother you, eventually, that's exactly what you're going to do. So, don't let something so ridiculous ruin your life or ruin your day. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So, I hope I answered that for you good enough when you do come and listen to this podcast, to the one that wrote me about that. And then I'll read another question here in a minute after I go and talk to you guys for a second. So, Blue Wings, Mom, Amber, did you guys have a good day? Thank you, Mom. Yeah, thanks for the tweet there, Blue Wings. Appreciate it, dear. So you ladies are still, you still have your horrible headaches going? I hope that shot does you some good, Amber. I really do. I hope that starts to help you. I really do. Oh, hey, Sarah. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I love the fact that I'm getting people to come over on Spreaker when I go live. I'm guessing my audio is good. I'm guessing anyways. I'm hoping. Okay, so let me, I got myself notes here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amber. I hope you get to feeling better, dear. I really do. The next question was, John, how do you handle being blind so well? I know a person who was blind, or who is blind. Sorry, I'm trying to read this, make a long question to a short one, but I know a person that is blind, and they don't handle it as well as you. You come at this like it's very minor. And then they got on here, how do you handle this? I'm going to be honest with you here. I've been visually impaired for 40 years now. 40 years. After a while, you get used to it. You get used to it, right? I mean, sure, I would love to be able to get in a vehicle and drive again. I would love to be able to, do that, or play basketball with my kids, or, some of the simple and fun things. But I don't let it bother me because this is who I am. And I think that once a person really comes to accept who they are, I think that you can get through anything. Obviously, if a person is having a lot of trouble of dealing with who they are and whatever disability they might have or whatever, then that's just telling me that they haven't accepted who they are. And I'll be honest, if you've had something, say like this person that's visually impaired, if they've been visually impaired for 30 years, it is really, really time to start facing the facts here. There's no reason wasting energy and beating yourself up on something that will never change, no matter how sad you get, no matter how mad you get, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. Because tomorrow, you're going to wake up and you're still going to be blind. Now, I went for a long time not accepting who I was, and it did nothing but make my life hell. That's why I can sit here and tell you with a certainty that if you don't and cannot accept yourself, your life will be hell. Your life will be hell if you can't accept who you are. And maybe you're working on that. But I'll tell you, I talked about this in my vlog. I said that for the longest time I was getting up and telling myself, John, you are a good person. John, it's okay to be blind. You're blind and you need to accept that. You're smart, etc., etc. Okay? I told myself this every day for the longest time. Because eventually it got me to where I am now. Able to accept who I am. And believe in what I do. And believe in what I say. It allowed me to be confident. And just so many positive things comes out of that once you start accepting yourself. So I think maybe tell your friend that little tip that I suggest. Waking up every day and giving yourself some encouraging words. Whether it's you telling yourself that you're beautiful, or that you're smart, or that you can succeed in life, or that you are going to have a good day. Just put some stuff down and do that every day. You don't got to do it in front of people. You don't want people to hear you talking to yourself. Do it by yourself. Wait till you're alone. Nobody's going to know any different. Nobody's going to know that you're going through that unless you share it with the world. So I say try that, because again, I have no problem with me being blind, because that's who I am. I look at it this way: if people can't accept me for who I am, then evidently they're not really good people, and they've got things really messed up in their own life. That's the way I see that. Maybe it's the wrong way to look at it, but that's the way I look at it. When I meet somebody, when I meet a friend, I accept them for who they are. I accept Amber for who she is. I accept Blue Wings for who she is. I accept Mom for who she is. I accept Sarah for who she is. I accept people for who they are, because that's the only right thing to do. I have no right to judge somebody else. And it would only be me being selfish if I didn't accept people for who they are. So, hopefully that'll help you. I say try it out. Tell your friend. Maybe invite your friend over. Maybe have your friend go through a lot of my podcasts. I've got a lot of podcasts that I've done. And maybe that's what that person needs. So, anyways. Guys, it's so beautiful out tonight. It really, really, really is a beautiful night. Yeah, I'm glad you found us, Sarah. That's awesome. I'm hoping that more people can find us. Guys, and the most we can do is just kind of throw a tweet out every now and then. Even if I'm not on Spreaker at the moment, even throw a link out there and say, hey, download Spreaker and follow, such and such or whatever. And eventually we'll get a good group over here just like we do on YouTube. Obviously, this is going through YouTube as well. So if you're listening to this at a later time and you don't have Spreaker, download it. And after you download it and install it, just search for Loungers with a Z. You'll find us, follow us, and then you can come live with us just like everybody else is tonight. Let me go back here to something real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, now we'll get back to chat here. But yeah, I know it's hard for some people though to, accept how things are in life, but it's such a waste of energy for us to get mad about things we can't change. I could even make sense out of something if it was something that we could change and we was having a hard time doing that. I could understand getting stressed out then. But if it's something going on or something about who we are and we know we can't change it, why do we get mad about it? It does no good. And you shouldn't worry about, well, this person's not going to like me for that. Then obviously you don't need that person in your life because they don't have respect. Right? Their morals are all twisted and messed up. I can't stand to see people that judge other people. It is a really big pet peeve of mine, and I can't stand it. That bothers me just as much as seeing a woman being hit on. Can't stand to see a woman being hit by a male. I cannot stand it. I guarantee you if I'm in a store and I've seen something like that happen, I would be kicked out of the store and I would be risking going to jail because I do not, under no circumstances, tolerate it. And I don't care if I know the person or not. I will straight get my ass right up in their business to prevent that lady from being hit on. Yeah, the notifications work good on Spreaker, Mom. They really do. At least you guys get them on here, right? So we know it's a YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, I've got some more exciting news. Blue Wings is about to fall out of her chair. because it means she's probably gonna be like, oh God, now I'm gonna be working more. But the lounge is actually going to be opening up an eBay store. I've been thinking about it, and I've decided that I think it's the better way to go. There's just so many positives with having an eBay store. Because we can still send people from the lounge to the store. We get free advertising through people looking for stuff on eBay. There's so many positive things out of running it that way. So Blue Wings, eventually, probably in about the next month or so, we're going to be upgrading to the eBay store, which means we're going to be taking the products that we have, and we're going to transfer that stuff up to our eBay store. Some of it we might even get rid of. It just depends if we stay with this company that the one company we're using right now. I don't know if we're going to keep them. I've got a conference Monday with them. As a matter of fact, to do some negotiating on their prices that need to change. If they don't change, they'll lose us as one of their vendors, because we want to make sure that our customers are taken care of the right way, and I don't like seeing stuff overpriced. So this company will either work with us, or we'll move on. We'll get our products elsewhere. So, but yeah. So when that happens, Blue Wings, I'll let you know. I don't know how much you've done with eBay, but the store is pretty simple to run. You can even do a little bit of designing with the store, logo, all that stuff. I figured we'll probably use one of the logos that we've made before. But yeah, so. Yeah, my cousin, she used to get abused all the time. All the time. She would go to, like, family reunions and stuff, and she would have makeup on really thick. And I'll go ahead and tell you all this story. It's not funny, but her boyfriend didn't like the outcome. Anyway, so we had this family reunion. I was 19 years old. I was still a firecracker. I was a firecracker. I ain't even kidding. I was still big into the whole fighting thing. I was real big into that. I was big into kickboxing still. I was just, take me right now, but reverse it to being this person back then that didn't accept who I was. So I had this anger build-up going on too, not counting the drinking I did and all that. Anyways, we're at a family reunion, and I'm sitting there with this girl I was seeing at the time. We're sitting at the picnic table, and I was buzzing pretty good. I'd been smoking all that day, and anyway, my cousin gets there and she walks over and gives me a hug, right? And I look at her, and her eyes are really dark from like makeup, like she just got makeup, just like really, really thick. And I knew something was going on. I knew it. I knew it automatically when I seen her face, and I said, let's take a walk. She's like, no, things are good. I was like, no, let's take a walk, or I'm just going to jump to my own conclusions, and I'm going to turn this here family reunion into a boxing match without rules, right? And back then, anyway, she's like, okay, yeah, okay, let's go, let's walk. Because she didn't want, at the time, she really wasn't woke up enough. She didn't want nothing to happen to him. Like, she still defended him, right? Anyway, we walked off a little ways. We was walking on a trail because we was at a state park having our family reunion. And I asked her, I was like, he's hitting on you, isn't he? Basically, what he would do is, when they would get up in the morning, that's the first thing he would do. She didn't have to do anything for him to hit on her. He would just do it. Like, he would say something to make her say something and then use that as the reason why he got mad, right? And anyway, she turned around and showed me her back, and she had these big blue marks all up and down her back. Both of her eyes were black. Her lip was busted on the corner. I believe that's the same time she showed me two of her teeth that were chipped. And all I'm going to say is that wasn't a good family reunion that day. That wasn't a good family reunion at all. Because I went back up there. He was sitting on the picnic table. I dragged him off the picnic table by his long ass hair. Because he had long hair down to like mid-back, I drug him off the picnic table and I beat the shit out of him. I beat him like a little bitty bitch. Because he deserved it. No woman deserves to be hit on. Now, I still don't believe in it. But I might not go to extremes like I did back then. But I'd still whoop the shit out of somebody for hitting on a female. And that's all I gotta say about that. Elmo! What's up, Elmo? But I was, I'm proud of who I am today. I'm glad that I've came to accept who I am. I'm glad that I've accepted me being blind. It's life. And it does no good not, to be the other way. My life changed for the better, I'm a lot calmer. I don't drink anymore. I don't do any of that stupid stuff anymore, Back then, I didn't care. I would take a pain pill. I would drink whiskey. I would smoke up on the dope. I didn't care back then. I didn't give two shits. Of course, today I don't do any of it. Hell, I don't even smoke pot. And I have nothing against pot. But I just don't smoke it. I'm sure if I was with somebody that did, I'd probably smoke it with them. I won't lie. Because there ain't nothing wrong with it. People take that way out of proportion. You know what I mean? Amber, you still with us, sweetheart? I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. Oh, my bad. We can do it in the back seat, windows up. That's the way I like to what? Chi-Chi. How you doing, puppy? Where's she at? Hi, Sarah. But, anyway, now that I tried to sing to y'all when I can't sing at all, tried to do a little ludicrous on ya. Huh. There we go. I got Amber laughing. I did my job. Call me Superman, Superman, Superman. That's good. I'm glad. Do I need? Let's see if I can think of any other songs. Okay, I don't know who sung this song. Honestly, I don't know who sings it, but it's almost like an R&B version. But I only know like just a few words of it. But it goes something like, "Let me ride that donkey, 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 please, please. Let me ride that donkey." Who sings that? Y'all know? Wanna ride that donkey, donkey. I don't know who sings it, but I promise you it's a song. Amber says she wants to do it in the back seat, windows up. That's the way she likes to what? Oh. Look, I got to talking about doing it in the back seat, and I done got her scheduled out for a whole day. Damn, Elmo. No, whatever you're doing tomorrow, Elmo, be safe at whatever you be doing. Any, mini, miny, mo, I'm going to bite Amber's toe. Yo. No, I'm just kidding. I don't bite toes. I don't got a foot fetish. You feel me? Oh, I'm very sorry about that, Elmo. I know I know that's rough. If there's anything we can do for you, you let us know. But I think the most we can do right now is just offer you our support. But I know it's rough, but you will get through it, dear. You got to be strong. I think that's what your mom would want you to do. She'd want you to be strong. She wouldn't want to see you cry or be upset, so... Yeah. That's right. Happy birthday, Elmo. Happy early birthday. Tomorrow's your birthday. I'll just go ahead and sing happy birthday to you now. What y'all think? I say yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elmo. Happy Smurf Day birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Early happy birthday. I hope, even though it's going to be a rough birthday for you, I hope you have a good day. At least try your best. And just know that we're all here for you. And that's all I got to say about that. Oh my gosh. It won't be long and I'll be moving. Who wants to come and help me? Amber? I can get Amber. She ain't far away. She can come and watch me move. Help me move. I'm glad to, whatever I can do to make you smile or be there. I'm glad I can help you out, Elmo. But you're very welcome. Well, damn, I tried anyways. We need to hit that, I need to do it soon. I need to do the hospital. I'm telling you, that haunted hospital. I want it so bad I can taste it. Damn it. I want to go so bad, y'all. So damn bad. The only thing that stopped me right now is not having the funds to do it. Either Either way it goes, you have to pay to do it. Now, someone did tell me that there's a back way to that hospital. Like there's this road you can go down that ends up dead ending, and then you got to go through this field to get to it. But yeah, if I knew the back way, I'd do that too. A Samantha R? No, unless it's the Samantha that, maybe it's the Samantha that comes in our room. Maybe she's got another Twitter or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to happen soon, guys. I got to do it. And I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to go in there and get the shit scared out of me. I'm not going to tell you that you're not going to hear me scream like a little bitty bitch. Okay? I'll be the first to admit it. Alright? But it's going to be fun. It will be fun. You know, it's bad enough someone goes to a haunted place like that. But you got this blind guy, old John Boy over here, that wants to go up in a place like that, being haunted and blind. But I'm doing it. And if nobody wants to go up in there with me, then I'm going to tell them just get me to the door. I'll go in there by myself. I don't give a damn. I'm doing it. It's happening. I promise you, it is happening. Y'all might not see me again, but it's happening. It might be the last video y'all see of me, but it's going down. I agree with what you said about the healing, Mom. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I don't know. People follow me all the time, and I don't catch it. And it don't really do them any good, because if I don't follow them back, they don't get anything on my end. Like they don't, you know. That's why I tell people if they're... I think we could... No, Amber, we could do this. We could do this. I think we could do this. I think you need to go with me. I think we could do this. We talked about this. Get your friend. Me, you, and your friend. And we will go up in that hospital. Oh, but I forgot to tell you part of the... I forgot to tell you part of the rule, though, Amber. We got to stay there overnight. I forgot to tell you that part. It's alright, we can take some styrofoam cups. Shit. Shit. I'm down. Let's do it. I'm ready. Shit, I'd pack up tonight and go if I could. Straight up. I know I got the worst laugh in the world, don't I? But I don't like my voice either, so of course I'm going to say that. Yeah, we'll all just pile up and go. Let's do this. Thank you, Mom. I love you. All right, Blue, get yourself a plane ticket. Get your ass down here. We're about to team up. Tag team back again. Oh wait, wrong kind of team up. Never mind. But yeah, get your ass on a plane. Get out here. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, they don't. It doesn't. Look, it doesn't mean anything to attach to you. They don't always attach to people. It just depends. Oh shit. I'm down. They won't attach to me anyways. I'm too damn mean. No, not always, Blue Wings. Not always. Like I know people that's been in some pretty scary shit and they're okay. Like, you know what I mean? They're good. I ain't gonna be doing no ceremony. My ass, the only ceremony that's gonna be taking place is me taking my ass down there. That's the ceremony. And I want to stay. I at least want to stay in there for at least 3 hours. I've got my nephew. He said he would go. And then I got my oldest boy, Brett. He said he would go. But I haven't got anybody to step up to drive yet. So, and plus I got to get the money together because if I can't find that road to sneak into the backside of it, then I'll have to pay it's like $100. And you can, if you pay $100, you get to do it all by yourself. Or you can pay like $60 or something like that, and somebody will take you on a tour of it. But the difference is the tour person, they don't take you through every single spot of the hospital. They won't go to the very top floor. They won't go down the tunnel where they send the dead bodies, you know. And that's probably why, because their ass is too scared. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, going down that tunnel. That'd be where our camp out. That's going to be where our post is. So we go back, that we start there, we look around, and then we go back there, we sit around, we listen, and then we do some more exploring. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Damn. Yeah, I think they are, Elmo. What you say, Amber? You down? I'll tell you something that was the first time that I ever experienced spirits or anything like that was I was a kid. My grandma and grandpa had this house, this brick house, and they had a basement, and you had to go outside to get into the basement. You know, I had a door, but it was outside, and they had this. There was this rumor that there was an old man from time to time that was being spotted down in the basement, sitting in the corner of the basement in a rocking chair with a tobacco pipe in his mouth and rocking in the rocking chair, right? And the longest time, I just didn't believe it. You know, I was like, oh, whatever, some bullshit. I go down there one night, and I hear this creaking noise, and I look over. Now, I didn't see the old man, but I seen that motherfucking rocking chair rocking back and forth, and that was it for me. My ass got up, and I ran out of that bitch. I was like, that's it. I'm checking out right here. I'm checking out. I ain't going back in that motherfucker no more. Fuck that. And I told my grandma about it, and she's like, well, I tried to tell you, Bubby. I'm like, I am fucking good. But, you know, speaking of sitting on beds, it reminded me of this thing when I was a kid. We lived in this, my grandma lived at the top of the hill. We lived at the bottom in a trailer, right? And good night, Elmo. I love you, dear. Have a good birthday. Johnny Boy loves you, baby girl. Anyways, we lived down the hill in the trailer, and my mom had put us to bed. And I was like 9 or 10, you know, something like that. And we went to bed. Well, my mom needed to go up and get more water from Grandma's house because our pipes were froze, right? Y'all, I'm laying in bed. I got my eyes shut. And I feel somebody step up on the bed, and their foot went right between my legs. Like, any further, any other direction, and I would have had squashed nuts, all right? But it scared the shit out of me. Like, I opened my eyes just barely because I wanted to see who it was, but I was too scared. So I couldn't get my eyes open far enough to see who it was, but they had turned up the TV full blast. I don't know why they turned up the TV, but they did. And they came in my room, stepped up on the bed, and I guess they were looking out the window. But like I said, what I didn't understand was why they turned up the TV. And the only thing I can come up with that makes sense to me is anytime you see a killer or something do something like that, that's because they don't want the person being heard that they're killing. They don't want the screaming or whatever. So I really, really, really think that if my mom, and I guess within that time all that was happening, she had realized someone was in her trailer, and she ran up and ran back up to my grandma's real quick and got my cousin. And I think that's the only reason that nothing happened. I feel like up to this day that if my mom wouldn't have came back down there on time, I think whoever it was, they was up to do something really bad to me. Whether it was kill me or hurt me or whatever. Because why would they turn up the TV? And I mean, it was full blast. So, I don't know, it was scary. And oh, hell no. That's crazy, Amber. It's time for you to get out the candles. Dun-dun. 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 Oh, shit. That's scary shit, though. Damn, no wonder you get headaches. Because you in a house with some crazy-ass spirit. No, I know that's why you don't get headaches, but that's crazy, Amber. Crazy. we'll have to, you know what, guys? I got an idea. I think, maybe not every Saturday night, but the nights when, you know, I can get like one Saturday night, I'll have one person join me, and they get to tell ghost stories. Another time, it'll be someone else. So, we could maybe, if Blue Wings is feeling better, we could start it out with her telling ghost stories, or whatever, and do that every Saturday with someone different. I think that'd be fun as hell. Yeah, I think there's something in this house because the kids and kids' mom is always hearing shit. I've never experienced it, but now my old house, if someone wants to tell me that spirits can't move objects, I know for a fact that they can. I've seen it in my old house. And that's another reason we got the hell out of that house. It was getting bad, y'all. And I'm not even joking. It was getting bad. Like objects flying across the room. Oh, you talking about with the knife in the door, Blue Wings? Y'all, there was in my old house, this spirit took a knife and stuck it like halfway into the door. And I'm talking about like a regular house door, a thick-ass house door. If one of the kids would have been in the wrong spot at the wrong time or anything, it could have hit them. Another time, the shower curtain got ripped off the shower. Nobody was in the bathroom at all. A lot of crazy shit. Dishes were thrown out of the cabinet. And this is stuff that was happening late at night when nobody was up. It was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a video where the boys' room, and I don't remember which video it was, but their door straight open by itself, and there was no breeze, there was no draft. Yeah. That house had some really, really serious evil shit going on in that house. Like, it was bad. It was bad. It had me scared. That's why I was like, no, we got to get out of here before somebody gets hurt. That's how bad it was. They was throwing shit at Psycho Mom. I mean, it was bad, y'all. It was bad. I need to ask where's them 12 packs of Big Red at?
They're behind the table. Right where I keep the broom at.
Behind the table where you keep the broom at. I hate a fucking spirit. They need to get smacked. Ow, motherfucker. But I have some scary shit, y'all. It really was. But yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to have a new show. And I think we're going to call it Ghost Hour. And we're going to do it on Saturday nights, Ghost Hour. And we'll bring in someone different each Saturday night to tell their ghost stories. Blue Wings, I think we'll have you be the first one to do it. And then we'll just start getting different people. And if they don't want to be on cam, they don't have to, because they can shut their camera off if they decide to join us, so that all it is voice. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Hell, that might even get us some new subscribers. You know, people get into that shit. I know a while back I had somebody message me wanting me to get a Ouija board and do shit on video, and no fucking way am I bringing a Ouija board up in the, nuh-uh. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't doing no motherfucking Ouija board. Nope, I'm good. You can call. Do it in the back seat, windows up. That's the way I like to turn up the heat. Anyways, but yeah, I think it'll be fun. Spooky Saturday Night Live. That's good too. I like that. Yeah, they can do some crazy stuff. So that's what we're going to do for now. Every Saturday night, we're going to try to do that. And the nights I can't bring somebody in, I'll find a good ghost story to play back. You know what I'm saying? So there'll always be something on the Spooky Saturday Night Live. I like it. I like it a lot. But I'm going to grab me a shower, y'all. Find me something to munch on. I do want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. It means the world to me. I love every single one of you. Blue Wings, get rid of that headache. Amber, baby girl, get rid of that headache. Mom, I love you. Sarah, whoever else might be up in this bitch, I don't even know. But it ain't the number that counts. It's about how long you can go. No. Anyways, I love you guys, man. Every single one of you. You guys are the best. And I'm really thankful for having you in my life. But I'm gonna bust up out of here like a soldier boy. And y'all DM me if you need anything. But tomorrow night, Blue Wings, if you're feeling up to it, we'll let you be the opener for that. And if you want, maybe find some scary pictures we can use as an icon. Or as a thumbnail, whatever. Alright? So I love y'all. Hugs and kisses. Loves and more loves. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, guys. I love you.